The beef continues with, the war continues with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Nicki Minaj has ramped things up, essentially by saying to Cardi B, you keep it up, you're gonna die. I mean, that's what she said.
That's what she said, and depending on how you take her words, is it a direct threat? Is it a threat from Nicki to Cardi, or is she just saying in general?
Well, so here's the thing. She has this radio show, which has now become like the hottest thing on Twitter, or the hottest thing in social media because of everything that's been going on between the two of them. It's called Queen Radio. This is what she said.
You're angry and you're sad, and this is not funny, and this is not about attacking. This is about get this woman some help. This woman is at the best stage in her career, and she's out here throwing bottles and throwing shoes? Who the gonna give her a intervention? You want somebody to die until y'all stop. Until y'all stop this laughing at this ain't funny. You put your hands on certain people, you gonna die.
Well, that last line, what is that last line? And by the way, she, as you say, Raquel, she is hot as?
Fish grease. Clearly, she's losing it. I mean, she's sitting there, she's saying Cardi needs an intervention, but she's sitting there screaming to the top of her lungs on a radio show. So, I mean, like, maybe they both need a little bit.
The question, was that a direct threat? You're going to put your hands on certain people, you're going to die.
I don't think it was a direct threat, because in that case of the situation, right, she would have said, you put your hands on me, then you're going to die.
So she's warning Cardi about flying off the handle, because if you do it, it's basically saying, look, I gave you a pass, but if you do it to someone else, it might get serious and you...
Or
you would never do it as a direct threat. But if you're saying you put your hands on certain people, she tried to put her hands on a certain person called Nicki Minaj on Friday night.
And she got a knot upside her head by the security.
But if she put her hands on Nicki Minaj, to me, that's 2 and 2, and that's equal to 4. I'm just saying.
So you're saying this was a direct...
Yeah. I mean, you could take it as a direct threat, because she was talking about Cardi B throughout the whole script. So she's saying, like, basically, Cardi, you'll sit there, you end up messing around, you can end up dead. Like, for certain situations, can get gangsta. But it doesn't make sense, though, because Cardi wanted all the smoke in the world, and Nicki was like, okay, she didn't want zero of it. So then, therefore, you can't come on your radio station and doing Billy Badass talk and saying, like, oh, I'm super gangsta.
See, I gotta tell you something.
It doesn't make sense.
I honestly didn't hear it as her being Billy Badass. I think
she was totally being Billy Badass.
I think there's a point to what Nicki said, which is that, yeah, everybody's laughing about this now, and everybody thinks that it's funny to see Cardi B throwing shoes, and everybody laughs and laughs and laughs. But then when something happens and there's real violence, and somebody is...
But nobody was laughing.
And someone is injured or worse, then everybody goes, why can't we have peace?
Right, and that makes a huge assumption, which is that Nicki Minaj is looking out for the well-being of one Cardi B. And what I'm saying to you is she's screaming at the top of her lungs.
I think she's looking out for all artists in general, saying, just stop with this petty...
But she can't. Listen. Nicki Minaj cannot ever tell Cardi nothing, though, because she's the same girl who went on VMAs and got totally gangster with Miley Cyrus and said, what's good,
what's good. What was that?
Yeah, but
she was not mad for her.
She wasn't charging at her with a shoe or with some kind of weapon.
But guess what, though? Sometimes that type of situation happens. If you get really reckless and talk crazy about the right person, you might catch that ass.
So we got to move on to a different angle to this, which is... Guess who we got out last night with Nicki Minaj?
Would that be Lewis Hamilton?
That would be the famous race car driver, Lewis Hamilton.
And the reason that this is interesting is, as Nicki is saying that that Cardi and others perhaps should be stepping away from petty beefs, Nicki might be stepping into one herself, because this evening out with Lewis Hamilton was very interesting. So this was a Fashion Week event. I believe it was for... which designer was it? Was it Ralph Lauren?
Yeah, one of them.
No, Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, yeah. I love Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah. But Ralph Lauren, you're...
No, I like Ralph Lauren, too, but I mean, I like
I don't want to talk about your fashion choices.
No, it's not my fashion taste. I like Tommy Hilfiger as a person. I think he's a really interesting guy. Okay, go on.
All right. So here they are. Winnie Harlow is there as well, as well as...
Look at the hand. Look at
that
that
doesn't mean
hand.
that doesn't mean nothing with her hand right there. That's just probably where
Hold
her hand
on.
is
I don't
placed.
know, Raquel. Look at that pinky.
And
That
look-
is getting into lovey-dovey
That's
territory.
not. You're just posting your hand there, and it's look everybody
But
squish.
can we explain that
So why
he is
this could
sitting
be
on
an
the
issue?
other side is Winnie Harlow, right?
Winnie Harlow, who is either, by some rumors, dating Lewis Hamilton, some rumors they're exes.
She has her arm around Lewis Hamilton. Look at this. Go back to the
no,
picture.
that's actually Tommy Hilfiger's arm.
Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger's arm goes that far?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
another angle on this photo. Do you have the other one, Reagan? There's
He's
another
got a
angle on the
9 foot
photo.
long arm?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you got a point.
It still kind of looks like a long arm, even from that angle.
Yeah.
I think it's just a picture because Nicki was just the day
You know
before
what,
that.
you know what
was
he'd
with
be if he was a
Tekashi.
sheriff? Long arm of the law. Anyway.
And Nicki
so
is the long pinky, the deputy's long pinky.
Nicki, so it looks like
There's some
Lewis
interest
Hamilton and Winnie Harlow are together.
No,
Possibly.
but Wiz. Okay, so here's the thing, though.
All right, now we have to get into the
can't be
Wiz thing. I know.
situation because Wiz, I
Oh, my
think,
God.
is dating her because
Told you not to bring
he
this up. See
also
what happened
keeps
there?
on commenting on Winnie Harlow. He's like, "Wow, you look so amazing," and everything
Yo,
else.
yo,
so
Rack.
that's his piece.
I know some people in this one too, and I'm told that nothing's official, that they're all just cool.
You know
So
what that
basically,
means? When they
they're
say
all
everybody's just cool.
official.
Well,
I'm
when
just
they
telling
say-
you what I was told, that it sounds more casual than official.
Right, just cool means, hey, if we hook up, we
Anything
hook
goes.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I'm tapping out.
Okay, this is Raven. I'm calling in from Kennedale, Texas. So I first want to say it's a few things. Let's go back to the bazaar. I think like both the ladies looked amazing, hair, makeup, and everything. But I think Cardi has the wrong people in her ear. And if she does not stop and get a different entourage, it's gonna like make her career suffer. That's just kind of how I view it. I think Nicki actually tried to take the high road, but coming back and like talking about it on her radio station to all her fans and everything else like that, I just think it like once you give us a soundbite, when I say us, I mean the general public. Once you give us a soundbite, we never let that go. Just go back to like Whitney. People still talk about the whole crack is whack thing. So I think by Nicki giving the soundbite, I think that was, I don't know. I just think they both need to get it together.
Yep.
Yeah.